Hello, and welcome to Radio NIGP. For the August episode, we continue discussing all things Forum. The 2024 NIGP Forum will bring together more than 2,000 procurement professionals to network, learn, and grow in person and online. Whether you attend or not, this episode seeks to offer information that will give you even more background on the activities in Charlotte. So grab your drink of choice, sit back, and enjoy this episode of Radio NIGP.
So we have an added bonus to our chapter updates this month with a welcome to Charlotte from our host committee in North Carolina. First, let's start with Craig, and you can do a welcome to Charlotte.
Hello, everyone. I'm Craig Wilkie. I'm a current president of NCAGP, and we'd just like to welcome you to Charlotte. We're very excited that NIGP is here. Charlotte is the biggest city in North Carolina. They've probably got close to 1 million people population, and we're just excited NIGP's here. In 2008, I believe there was around 1,200 attendees, and we're hoping to go above and beyond this year, especially with the in-person and virtual. So we're looking forward to everybody being here for sure. As I said, Charlotte's the biggest city in North Carolina. They've got the Carolina Panthers, Charlotte Hornets basketball. We got FC soccer, NASCAR, of course, and plenty of stuff to do. There's the NASCAR Hall of Fame. There's a dinosaur kind of Carolina Raptor Center, Billy Graham Library. It's just loads and loads of stuff. You won't be bored for sure. And we also got the Charlotte Knights, which will be attending a game, and Crystal can tell you more about that in a little bit. Just
so do you have any good tips for good places to eat while we're in Charlotte?
Well, I would visit. There's a website. It's www.charlottesgotalot.com, and you can go in there, and there's a things to do section, and they'll lay it all out for you. There's plenty to do and eat.
Great. So, Chris, you want to talk to us about the social activities?
Yeah, hello everyone. Chris Payne with the City of Greensboro, currently serving as the 2024 NIGP Forum chairperson for the host chapter, the North Carolina Association of Governmental Purchasing, otherwise known as NCAGP. And again, to reiterate what Craig has mentioned, we're really excited to have everyone return to Charlotte. The last forum was held there in 2008, and I happen to serve as the co-chair. So very familiar with planning these events and looking forward to hosting everyone again in Charlotte. There are 4 activities that the local host chapter will be responsible for. We'll have our NCAGP booth set up during registration. So you'll definitely want to come by to catch up on any of the last minute additions that we're planning or the activities that will be going on in Charlotte the week of the conference or the week of the forum. On Saturday, August 25th from 4:30 to 6:30, please join us for the meet and greet. The location of that will be included in the materials distributed by NIGP. And on Monday, August 26th is our host chapter social. And we're really excited to have everyone join us at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. It's one of the primary homes of NASCAR. And it's a great event we have planned, lots of exciting things to do, and several. If the need for speed is not for you, then we'll have other activities to keep everyone occupied and have a great time socializing at the Speedway. More specifically, some of the activities we're going to have, I'd like to highlight our NASCAR racing experience. The opportunity to drive a 600 horsepower real NASCAR, formerly used on the track in NASCAR races. It speeds up to 160 miles per hour, is extremely exciting. So that's the NASCAR racing driving experience. If driving is not what you'd like to do, we also have the NASCAR racing experience offering riding experiences. So you'll get an opportunity to ride shotgun with a professional driver. And I won't tell you how fast they're going, but it's a little bit faster than 160. Both very thrilling, but both of those options are at an additional cost. And you can find information on the NIGP website regarding those two additional cost activities. In the infield, we will have a NASCAR simulator. So if you don't want to risk driving around at speeds 140, you can at least get a feel of what it looks like and feels like from a NASCAR simulator. That'll be free of charge on our infield. We'll have an equipment rodeo. So new this year, we will have the Toro company, and the local distributor for Toro is going to set up an equipment rodeo to give us an opportunity as procurement professionals to drive and test some of the equipment we buy frequently. So please join us in trying your hand at navigating a 360-degree mower through an obstacle course. We're going to have a backing a trailer challenge. And Toro is also bringing out some of their new backpack blowers, and we're going to have an opportunity to race each other, blowing a tennis ball or a beach ball or something through an obstacle course. Rumor has it that there'll be some really cool prizes available with our equipment rodeo. We're also going to have a refuge truck with a one-arm bandit, I call it, to give us an opportunity to climb in the cab of the truck and use the joystick to try to grab and lift the refuge container and dump it in the truck. So again, just an opportunity to have some fun and test out some of the equipment that some of us purchase on a regular basis. We're going to have yard games. So we'll have 18 cornhole games set up for us to have fun, DJ dancing, Jenga games, a golf simulator for those golfers. We're going to have a longest drive contest for men and for women with prizes associated with that. We're going to also have a competition kart racetrack. So the Speedway actually has an asphalt regulation size competition kart. And these karts are not your backyard variety. These karts have capability of going 45, 50 miles an hour. We'll have them dialed down just a little bit, but they're close to the ground, and 30 miles per hour is pretty quick on a half-mile track. So it'll give us another opportunity to experience some of the exciting things that NASCAR and kart racing has to bring. We'll also have virtual reality simulators on site. We'll have 2 Kona snow cone machines available. We're serving a true Southern meal for the evening, and a few other surprises that we're still working on. But lot to do, a lot of fun activities, and a great time to interact with our fellow colleagues at the host chapter of Social. On Tuesday, August 27th, we're planning to walk over to the baseball stadium and enjoy the Charlotte Knights baseball game. We actually have reserved a pavilion on top of the stadium where we can have more of a social event. The tickets include hot dog and hamburger buffet and some other fixings for all those that participate. It is at an additional charge. But we've already received overwhelming response. We're up to about 140 tickets as of to date sold. Information, if you want to participate in or attend the baseball game, again, information is available on the NIGP website, which will point you to the NCAGP, our host chapter website, to actually purchase your ticket. And that web address is cagponline.org. cagponline.org. That's about it for what we have planned. There are a couple other surprises, but should be a fun, exciting afternoon for everyone.
That's great. Gosh, it sounds exciting. I told you all I was already excited to come to Charlotte, and now I think I'm even more so. The competitive spirit in me is going, I hear some fun things we can go try. So
Absolutely.
Great. Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for sharing with us. I know a lot of folks are ready to go, and we will see you in Charlotte.
My name is Barb Johnson, and I'm with Radio NIGP. And today I have the honor and pleasure of interviewing the 3 finalists for the NIGP Procurement Manager of the Year Award that will be provided to one of these ladies at the forum in Charlotte, North Carolina. But let's get to know how these ladies came to this nomination and this honor. Even being nominated, even being a finalist is an honor. So I'm going to ask them to introduce themselves and answer the question, what motivated you to either be nominated or fill out the nomination or self-nominate and fill out the nomination? Your choice. Thank you, ladies. Let's start with Christina.
Hi, everyone. My name is Christina, and I'm the purchasing agent for the city of Norfolk and Virginia. I'm truly honored to be here. I think this is an accomplishment in and of itself, and I'm very grateful to be with all these wonderful ladies. I had no idea that I was nominated. I found out for the first time when I received the email notifying me. And to be honest with you, my first reaction was it must be a mistake. But since then, I learned that it was several of my own team members, who nominated me, and it is a lot of work to put in to fill in the application to kind of sit down and reflect on what have you done, what have you accomplished. But what motivated me to do that is my team. They put in the thought and the effort to nominate me, to figure out the nomination process, to figure out the deadlines and things like that. My thought would be I would let them down if I disregarded that. So I really want to make them proud. They are making me proud every day. I'm sorry. We do a lot of work, and not all of it is recognized. So I'm doing it for them.
That is lovely. So what I'd like to do is congratulate you again.
Thank you.
Then let's hear from Stephanie Brown.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Brown. I'm the Procurement Director at Chesterfield County in Virginia, and I am extremely honored to be amongst a group of wonderful ladies that are also finalists for this award. I knew this was coming. I had the honor of being selected as Manager of the Year for the local chapter, the Virginia Association of Governmental Procurement. So I knew the nomination and being put forward for the NIGP Manager of the Year award was coming. I think it was a great honor and privilege to serve the local chapter. I've been on the board for about 15 years in various capacities. When I saw the application, at first I was like, well, I really hate talking about myself. So I really don't know how I'm going to fill out all of this information. But I quickly realized that it really wasn't about me. It was about the privilege that I've been given to lead not only the state chapter, but also my organization, and the ability to really sell the value of what we do in procurement. What we're doing to try to elevate the profession, what we're doing to be viewed as a stakeholder, not an impediment to our end users trying to get what they need to deliver the services to our citizens. So, it really was a wonderful opportunity to demonstrate the value that we as procurement professionals do every day, and what I'm able to do in the position that I'm in to, continue to further elevating the procurement profession.
Well stated, Stephanie. I really appreciate you sharing that. Thank you. Now let's hear from Linda. Tell us about your nomination.
Yeah, thank you. I'm Linda Hodgson, recently retired from the Washington State Department of Social and Health Services in Olympia, Washington. And I was the agency contracts training manager there. Well, first of all, I felt like the others, so honored to receive the endorsement from my nominator, especially since she too is also a past finalist and one of my chapter mentors. It was very nice to understand she thought my public service and my volunteerism within the Washington State chapter and the Institute is worthy of this special recognition. I must admit, however, the application for the manager award is actually pretty daunting, but there are a few reasons I decided to throw my hat into the ring this year. NIGP recently enhanced the criteria for the Procurement Manager of the Year award to include program manager leaders like myself. That combined with my recent retirement from public service led me to realize that now really was the perfect time to reflect on my long and interesting career. I feel so blessed to have worked in public procurement, especially as it allows me the opportunity to help transform the lives of the vulnerable citizens in my state of Washington. My accomplishments in this nomination are really, like the others said, really a direct reflection of the support that I've received from the amazing members of my chapter, my loving family, as well as fantastic coworkers and the mentors I've had over the years. Taking the time to submit my application was, in a small way, a special thank you to them.
Well, that is excellent. Thank you, Linda, for sharing your journey through this nomination. And now all of our viewers are going to have a better idea of who's who, and also have the opportunity to understand who they're cheering for, right? Your own chapter's notwithstanding, okay? At any rate, is there anything you'd like to say to each other?
Well, I'd like to say congratulations to my colleagues here as well, and they're very deserving of this award as well. And I look forward to meeting you guys in person in Charlotte. That's not very far away. Very cool.
Great.
I'm going to be rooting for everyone on this call. I think
Exactly.
I think whatever the decision it is, it won't be a wrong decision.
Excellent.
I agree with what both of you said. It's an honor for all of us to be women nominated in this and be finalists. So I'm excited to see all of you in Charlotte.
Absolutely, as I am also. And I look forward to seeing you there, especially at the awards dinner. It's going to be lovely. And you'll be sitting down in front. So anyway, so I look forward to meeting you. It's been a delight to hear from you. And I think the future of public procurement is in excellent hands.
Thank you.
For Radio NIGP, this is Barb Johnson, and we look forward to seeing you at Forum, because this is Radio NIGP.
Greetings, viewers. August is the month for NIGP Forum, and at Forum each year we raise up some of our peers for special recognition. One award that we have is for the Procurement Specialist of the Year. My name is John Walton, and I'm here with the 3 finalists for the Procurement Specialist of the Year, which will be announced in person at Forum. So I'm pleased to be speaking with Evan Amiden, a procurement officer too from Ada County, Idaho. Casey Adams, senior contract officer with City of Tucson, Arizona. And Brianne Eggers, a procurement strategist with the Washington Department of Enterprise Services. So welcome to Radio NIGP for each of you. I'd like to have each one of you touch on a couple of questions that we have for you all. If you don't mind, we'll just start with Evan. Evan, can you kind of tell us what got you to become so involved with public procurement that it brought you to this point? Was there some sort of milestone event or a person or a particular path that led you to want to excel to get to this point?
Well, from the get-go, I kind of fell into procurement like a lot of people do. And really, it's just been my boss wanting us to bat 1,000 every day, and that's the attitude our whole team comes in with. And I didn't even know I was being nominated really from just the local chapter level. I just kind of got an email one day and said, "Hey, you won," and I went, "Oh, okay." And my team's been pushing us. We all push each other, and I probably wouldn't be this involved if it wasn't for my team. We just try our best every day, and it's pretty much that simple. There's nothing special. I kind of just fell into it.
But you've got great people around you, and doesn't that make it worthwhile to show up for work when people see that in you?
Oh yeah, they are definitely my work family.
Yeah. Well, so reflect on this for a second. You now have gotten this recognition. There might be others looking at you. Can you offer any specific encouragement or inspiration or wisdom to others? There might be people that one day wonder if they will receive a nomination for something high level like this. What would you say?
I would say don't give up, even when stuff gets very hard. You'll do a lot of stuff in procurement that you've never done before, and you might never do again. And it's not always clear. So you always got to kind of keep pushing forward and just doing your best, because eventually you'll figure it out.
Okay, give me one nugget though. So I've got that attitude thing. Was there anything else that was like a good little trick or a nugget of wisdom that you ran into?
Addendums will fix everything.
I like it. Oh, that's a good one. That's actually a really good point. We could go off on a conversation on that. Thank you so much. Well, maybe we'll switch over to Casey. Thanks again, Evan. Casey, what would you say? What are the events or the people that propelled you along your path?
Yeah, so definitely a lot of people. And so there are so many great procurement professionals in Arizona, and that makes it easy to find people to be inspired by. I started at the Catalina Foothills School District and had my manager, Lisa Tatel, who encouraged me to take as many procurement trainings as I could. Through school district procurement, I met Bill Munch, and he's always encouraged my growth and is a big reason why I have wanted to get involved. Another one of my mentors, Jen Myers, also really encouraged me to get involved and helped me believe that I could take on leadership roles for our chapter. Also, our administrator at the city, Nathan Dow, one of the biggest advocates for procurement. So having him as a role model is just awesome. Having great teammates also helps. Nora Crowell has been vital in helping me grow my knowledge and passion for technology procurements. And for our chapter, Teresa Chapman inspired me to get involved at our local chapter level and through all she does for the Copper chapter.
So it sounds like you're the same as Evan. It's really the people that were surrounding you. That is one of the cool things, particularly within what I want to call the NIGP family. It's sort of, we get lots of people who come to Forum and to our different chapter events, people who come in from the outside, non-procurement people, and they all seem to walk away going, geez, you guys feel different than other associations I've been with. You have more of this family feeling and more of a network. So I'm delighted to hear you talking about that. Let me ask you, Casey, about the second one. Like if somebody asked you for some real life advice or wisdom or inspiration, what might you say to them?
Yeah, so I think if you don't already have a mentor or multiple mentors, I would make that a priority. They may see more in you than you see in yourself and help you get out of your comfort zone. I'd also suggest to get involved and start somewhere. Join a committee and see where it takes you. I started on the communications committee for our chapter, and they just kept giving me more and more responsibilities. And also, it just helps to have strong supporters at home and in my family. My wife, Haley, and my son, Keegan, are my inspiration to be the best I can be. And thanks for the rest of my family being there as well.
Thank you for that, Casey. I hope you feel a sense of momentum that the more you get involved, that sort of the easier it gets to take the next step and to bring more people into the fold. Thanks for explaining.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, well, Brianne, we want to hear from you too. What got you so involved in public procurement? What's been your path?
Yeah, I became involved with public procurement for various reasons. One specifically is serving the community as a public procurement official, which allows me to contribute directly to local communities by ensuring efficient and effective use of public funds and also being a steward of taxpayers. For example, I have worked at the state of Washington for procurement for fuel, which is being utilized by a majority of our state agencies. The absence of fuel would have massive ramifications for many of our state agencies, including State Patrol, Department of Transportation. They can now focus on more important tasks in their agency instead of their fueling needs. And then as a procurement strategist, this allows me to use expertise in providing guidance and mentoring to internal and external staff in all aspects of a procurement and contracting, which would include strategy, rules, policies, and any laws that are applicable.
I love hearing that from you, and it reminds me of speeches that I've heard like at Forum where people are saying, well, what is it that you procure? Oh, it's fuel? Oh, okay. Well, how does that show up in the real world? How does it affect people's lives? And once you start looking at that, it kind of changes your whole attitude about, oh, it's not just fuel. This is, I'm supporting all kinds of stuff with this. All right, well, let's talk about the second one then, Brianne. If people are looking at you and getting inspired by this, what kind of useful things would you like to say to those that might be inspired by your story?
Thank you. Yeah, so some of the values that I have in my career as a procurement strategist, I try to use critical thinking and applying them to procurements and contracting. Asking myself, what are you doing? What could we change? And has this been done in the past? And could we change it, right? We always are here to improve. Also, use resources effectively. And if there are no resources, let's create them, right? So everybody can benefit off of these resources. And also, do continuous improvement, understanding why are you doing the work and always striving to make things better.
I can really relate to that last one, to the whole idea of thinking about why I'm doing what I'm doing and the idea of continuous improvement. So thank you for that. Thank you to all three of you. I'm grateful you each shared a little bit for our show. Now I hope you're going to share even more when you talk with real life people when you get to Charlotte. And I want to meet all of you in real life there. So I'm looking forward to that. But in the meantime, I think that's it for now. So I'll see you all soon.
Hello, my name is Ginger Line, and we're back with another chapter updates. This month on Radio NIGP, we're going to be hearing from the finalists of the Outstanding Chapter Awards. And the purpose of the Outstanding Chapter Awards is to recognize outstanding chapter practices with the intent of sharing knowledge about them with the rest of the organization. It's very competitive, and only one chapter will win in each award. Now that will actually be announced at Forum, and you'll hear from the winners on a different Radio NIGP episode. The 4 options of chapter outstanding awards are chapter operations, chapter membership, chapter advocacy and outreach, and chapter professional development. So let's hear from them.
Is a high-octane turbocharged chapter. We work full throttle to make our professional development the best it can be. We have 1 conference with 4 days and 2 one-day regional trainings. Our conferences have education, vendor relations, networking, and making new friends, all at top speeds, with a few pit stops thrown in. We've streamlined our regional trainings to have one in-person, centrally located training had sold-out crowds, and one virtual training which had record-breaking attendance. We've also implemented a course tracking system, which makes our course offerings fresh, diverse, and professionally off the track. Taking the checkered flag for this award would mean recognition for the hard work our team members have put in and celebrating in NIGP's winning circle.
Hello, my name is Austin Rosenthal. I'm the immediate past president for the Oklahoma Association of Public Procurement, a local chapter of NIGP. We are here today because we are a finalist for the Chapter Operations and Development Award. We were very excited to hear that. We like to know that our work is being recognized and that we're making great progress with our event. So with that said, the OCAP Forum, which we started 2 years ago, was intended as a way to broaden professional development within the state of Oklahoma. Previously, development in Oklahoma had been limited to procedural information from the state of Oklahoma. We wanted to expand on that and build something that was meaningful. And not only build something that was meaningful, but build something that was foundational for our membership. It's good to know how to do things at the state level, but it's really good to know all of the behind the scenes, what makes a public procurement professional a public procurement professional. And we felt that our event did all of that and then some. It was a way for us to really engage our members and bring professionals across the state together to talk about issues that we all deal with and give them a way to really expand upon that. So we are excited to be a finalist. We feel that what we've done is very special for the state of Oklahoma, and we look forward to sharing what we've done with our NIGP partners out there.
Hello all, I'm John Beal. I'm the president of the Oklahoma Association of Public Procurement. We pride ourselves on providing good professional development opportunities for our members. What has made our forum so special and so great, if you will, is that we listen to our members. One session we hold at each forum is an exchange with membership to talk about what went right, what went wrong, and what they would like to see. We take those comments from the members and we integrate it into the next edition of our forum. So as you can see, it's constantly a work in progress, and we're constantly looking for ways to improve. But I think the thing that makes it special and makes it great is the fact that we are doing things that the membership want. As a committee, we do sit in a room and we talk about things that we would like to do. But more importantly, we survey the membership, ask, what do you want? And we do everything we can to give what the membership wants. And they're happy to be there and they get a whole lot out of it. And that's what makes our forum so special and so unique. We are actually working on our third edition of our forum this November, and we've included a whole lot of other things that membership have asked for. So we think that each year we get better and better and better. And again, I have to agree with Austin. We're very excited about being a finalist for an NIGP award. We work very hard for that, but more importantly, we're happy to be giving our members what they want, and it's going to make them better in the profession. And that's what we have, Ginger. How was that?
Hello, everyone. My name is Katya Sarli, and I represent the Southeast Florida chapter of NIGP. We are a finalist for the Operations and Professional Development Award, and we're very excited about that. Our submission had to do with a leadership summit that our chapter put together. This leadership summit was meant to bring the chapter's leaders together to reaffirm our commitment to the chapter, to come up with an action plan, a strategic plan that will help us grow as a chapter. What we did was we used the performance standard seal to drive our strategic plan. We had received a bronze level seal for the past 3 years, and we wanted to move forward. We wanted to grow. So what we did was we took that application and we brought all the chapter leaders together, all the committee chairs, And first of all, we acknowledge their hard work, because that's sometimes we forget to do that. Volunteers work selflessly. And I wanted to bring each one of them individually and thank them for their hard work. And in doing so, they reaffirmed their commitment to the chapter and signed an agreement that, yes, I am fully committed. And we acknowledged them and gave them gifts and gave them some love back. So from that point on, we took that application and we looked at every single one of those requirements, and every committee chair took some of those away. And from that information and those points, they developed their strategic plan. And we went from bronze to silver. And we were so excited for that move to show that we did impact how well we do. And the following president, at that time I was president, but the new president, Monica Powery, has taken the ball and run with it. She is now also having a leadership summit, and it's something that our chapter is going to continue to do, because it gives us the opportunity to keep growing and to keep improving the chapter. I always believed in good, better, best, never let it rest until the good is better and the better is best. And the Southeast Florida chapter is going to continue to grow and continue to move forward for NIGP and the professionals that we serve.
Hello, my name is Tabitha Friedman. I am the president of the Central Florida chapter of NIGP. We are here because we submitted applications for the NIGP Chapter Outstanding Awards. We submitted for professional development and operations. So what's our program? The program we submitted was the Professional Development Opportunity Program. It's a formal initiative developed in 2023 to expand the depth of our Pro-D opportunities for active members. What it entailed was to provide rewards to our members who actively participate in the chapter and at chapter events, and who want to further their educational goals. So we did a complete policies and procedures manual, which we included as part of our application, that describes our entire program in section 1. It's very in-depth, and I was very lucky that we could include the entire thing. The second section had to do with results. Our program changed our budget allocation, new committee volunteer opportunities, provided members with Pro-D opportunities available from NIGP. We added budgeting, we added volunteers, and we added opportunities. We were able to put $10,000 down as our first allocation in 2023 based on some reverse trade show funds. That budget for 2024 was increased to $15,000. We sent people to NIGP National in person for the forum. We sent to virtual forum. We sent to VCon, and we did multiple classes. We had very good feedback from participants, and we had over 80 members sign up to try for these opportunities. We have a current scholarship program, which is completely different than this. So this offers the best of both worlds, a standard scholarship program and a Pro-D opportunity program. So it's the combination of two worlds meeting to provide our members the best that we can. What it does is it provides our chapter members with opportunities for professional development and the exchange of best practices. That is our vision for our chapter. So you ask, why? Why do we do this? Why do we go through the effort of submitting things to NIGP for these outstanding award categories? Well, first, and foremost, we want to share this knowledge with other chapters to make each of us as successful as we can be. And then second, it's always nice to win a prize. So there you go. I hope this is very beneficial for you. You are welcome to contact myself or any of the other officers if you would like more information on this program or our scholarship program or anything else. My name again is Tabitha Friedman. I'm the president, and you can find me at cfcnigp.org, and you can find me in the NIGP membership directory. Thank you. Bye-bye.
And today, I would like to share with you a little bit about what we submitted and the hard work that we have done in 2023. In 2022, we came off one of our most challenging years. Our participation was low and programming was low. As a board, we decided to come together and find out what we could do to bring people back to DC NIGP. We reached out with surveys, we did a membership drive, and all those provided good results. However, we wanted more and we needed more. And so what we decided was, if the people were not going to go to us, we are going to go to the people, and thus birthed our NIGP Roadshow. What the NIGP Roadshow consists of is us hosting our quarterly chapter meetings at different sister agencies throughout the DMV. For example, we'd have our meetings at the Office of Contracts and Procurement, for the DC Office of the Chief Financial Officer, and the Office of Procurement for the District of Columbia. We also had meetings at the Metro Washington Airport Authority, the University of the District of Columbia. We've had meetings at Washington Metro Transit Authority. What we found with this process and the way this process works was, we'd reach out to members that were already located at those buildings, and we would give them ownership. We'd ask them if they had interest in hosting a meeting, and we would give them that ownership of locating the room, bringing more members to that meeting. We would give them that ownership, and we would work with them as it relates to the programming, bringing speakers out, bringing food, things of that nature. And what we found is each sister agency, the members at those agencies took pride, and they take pride in having DC NIGP come out, showing their building and where they work. And what we found is that brings out a lot more members to our meetings. We went from having membership attendance in person at meetings in 2022 from about 5 members to over 40 per meeting in 2023, all because of the DC NIGP Roadshow. We hosted our Procurement Month Luncheon, had our largest Procurement Month Luncheon ever. And we've also even seen new membership so we had a new membership intake of 34% this year, and a membership return rate of over 80%. And those are even with members who may have moved on and gone into different fields of work, they stayed and supported us. And so we've just taken this big effort to go and reach out to our sister agencies and allow them the opportunity to host. And that's led to some job opportunities for some. We've added more people to our board because of the roadshow. Some people who can't get to certain locations, then we still offer the virtual, but now members have the opportunity to go, and they're excited. Okay, DC NIGP is going to be at this location this month. I'm planning to be with them at the next location another month. So it's been a great roadshow for us. It's increased our membership. We're excited now. It's leading to our Area 2 conference that we're hosting this year. We're excited about that. So 2023 and our DC Roadshow has been great for us.
Hi, I'm David Musgrave, past president of the Rocky Mountain Governmental Purchasing Association. We are thrilled this year to be finalists for the Chapter of the Year Award for Chapter Advocacy and Outreach. Our chapter partnered with other organizations, suppliers, and procurement practitioners to hold the Advanced Colorado Procurement Expo along with our winter conference. As a result, the number of participants greatly increased, and we took our chapter from operating from the red into the black. This recognition is important to our chapter because it highlights our partnerships with board members, government entities, suppliers, and procurement professionals. It's great to recognize everyone involved in this great success.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Brown, 2023 President and current past President of the Virginia Association of Governmental Procurement. I am so excited to present VAGP's award submission entitled Engaging the Next Generation of Procurement Professionals. VAGP's membership committee has an established subcommittee just for students. This subcommittee was created to increase awareness and generate interest in the field of public procurement. The goal is to bridge the gap between academic learning and professional practice and encourage students to take advantage of our free membership opportunity. Over the past several years, there has been significant focus on building relationships with colleges and universities across the state. We are proud to have established relationships with each of the colleges and universities that you see listed. New for 2023, in addition to funds budgeted to attend on-campus outreach events, we budgeted $10,000 for college-level scholarships to attend a VAGP conference or educational event. These scholarships were marketed at each on-campus event that we attended. We think that creating greater opportunities for students to interact with seasoned professionals will foster a deeper understanding of the procurement processes and get them excited about a future career in public procurement. Recognizing that many students have an established career path by the time they enter college, VAGP took a new approach to laying the groundwork for a diverse and enthusiastic future workforce. We included high school students in a significant portion of the 2023 Fall Symposium. Members of the conference committee developed a relationship with the local high school that had an entrepreneurship and business academy, and we invited junior and senior students within that program to participate in our very first event to include engagement of students at a high school level. The students participated in general conference sessions. They attended a networking luncheon with procurement professionals. We even carved out some special time for the students to give them an overview of public procurement and asked questions of VHP's very own young professionals. Not only were the students highly engaged during the event, but we received a lot of positive feedback, and their teachers expressed interest in desiring to participate in future events. VAGP seeks to nurture the talents and aspirations of future procurement leaders. The goal is to create excitement about public procurement as a profession as early in a student's life as possible. Who knows, maybe one day children will dream of being public procurement professionals.
Hello, friends. Today you heard about some of our peers that are being recognized at this year's forum and their outstanding contributions throughout the profession in a variety of areas. They are truly procurement rock stars, and we are thrilled to see them get the recognition they deserve in just a few short weeks. But as we close out today's broadcast, I want to also highlight and recognize each of you for the way that you represent the profession day in and day out. If we could recognize everyone on the forum stage that does outstanding things for the profession, each one of you could take the stage as well, and we would need multiple days worth of nothing but award ceremonies. Whew, wouldn't that be something? Honestly though, if you think about it, we truly do amazing things for our entities and the communities we serve. Let's just take a moment to recognize a few of these, shall we? If you are new to the profession and are bringing a fresh new perspective to our processes and our procedures, thank you. We need you to help challenge the status quo and to advance the profession forward as only you can. Thank you for making us better. If you demonstrate integrity and leadership in and out of the workplace, and we all should be, now shouldn't we? Then you too are demonstrating and living out our profession's core values. A person with integrity is trustworthy and incorruptible and is unlikely to be false to a trust responsibility, or pledge. They're also likely to have strong moral principles and behave ethically, even when no one is watching. Is this you? Do you see yourself in any of those statements? If so, thank you, and a huge shout out for being a pillar in the profession to uphold those things that matter more now than ever before. Do you currently volunteer for NIGP or your local chapter of NIGP? If so, thank you. Neither NIGP or its chapters could thrive or even survive without your contributions. Truly, volunteerism is the heart of what we do and how we make the magic happen. And one of the amazing things about volunteering and being a part of a greater mission or goal that's bigger than we are alone is that you reap as many blessings and benefits as the organization that you serve does. Shameless plug here for a moment. If you're not yet serving as a volunteer, please jump out and complete that volunteer application and reach out to one of the Talent Council members to see how you can contribute your skills and talents to the profession and to the organization that we all benefit so much from. I could go on and on, pointing out the many different ways that you demonstrate awesomeness in everything that you do. But again, we would need multiple days worth of nothing but just that. So let me just pause and again say thank you. Thank you for being the example of professionalism, leadership, and integrity. If we were all in Paris at the Olympics right now, you, my friend, would take home the gold. Until next time, friends, take care, and we hope to see you in Charlotte.